Hey all, I'm Dave Glass. I am the founder and chairman of HackSI as well as Dave's Garage. And we are a local nonprofit here in Southern Illinois. And one of our primary directives is using technology and showing how it can benefit the community. Well, one of the ways that we do that is with these lasers that you see behind me. We make a lot of our swag for our event on these lasers. And people at the event use them all the time. It's one of my favorite toys in the shop. Now, a few days ago, I found some plans online, so I can't take credit for the plans, but they were designed by a gentleman in Europe on how to make face shields for COVID-19 protection for our healthcare workers. I was able to take those plans and modify them a little bit so that they fit on my laser, and I was able to shrink them down to work on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of material. So I went to a friend of mine, Tyler, at the print shop here in Marion, and he was able to provide me with these polypropylene executive book report covers. And he also gave me some of this clear plastic that goes on the front of a book report. So using these two and the modified designs, we were able to come up with this prototype face shield that we can produce on these lasers. And my manufacturing right now is I can do about 50 of these a day, maybe 100 if I really pushed it hard. And the materials do not cost a whole lot. One of the nice things is that the UPS store here in Marion, they donated us 1,000 of the propylene covers and 1,000 of the clear covers, which should make a roughly 750 masks, which is totally awesome. So I contacted my friend Andrew Wilson, and he started calling around to different hospitals and nursing homes and doctors asking if they wanted these masks. And we got a very huge response. All of these facilities in Southern Illinois are needing these masks, and we want to make as many of them as possible. So in the last 2 days, I've been able to make 150 of them. So they are prepped and ready to go for us to deliver, and I want to go through and start making these. But what I need is I need your donations to help out. Most of the material has been covered, but what I'm really worried about is I'm worried about the wear and tear on these two lasers, plus the laser that Mark Wallace from the Marion High School is using to help cut the face shields. These things have a laser tube in the back of them, and they have a finite life. They live for about 100 to 150 hours, and the more that you do cutting, the faster they go out. So my fear is that I'm going to start going through all of these, and I'll end up burning out the laser tubes in all three of these lasers, and I will have to replace them. Those things are a couple $100 a piece. And in case I need to buy more material, I need to pay for gas to drive these around, I'm starting this GoFundMe so people in the community and maybe even around the United States can donate to HackSI, and we will then in turn make as many of these face shields as we possibly can and give them to hospitals, nursing homes, doctors' offices, chiropractic offices, eye exam locations, any place that a healthcare worker is working with someone that might potentially have COVID-19, we can provide them with these face shields to protect those workers, because we feel we need to give back to the community. And if we're stuck at home, what a better way for me to work on my time is to sit out here in my shop and use these lasers to make as many of these face shields as possible. So please donate what you can. I'm not expecting a lot of people to be donating, because I know a lot of you are out of work right now and you can't afford it. But if you can afford an extra couple of dollars or an extra $5, go ahead and donate to this so we can make sure we can replenish our laser tubes and we can buy more material if necessary to make as many of these face shields as possible and help protect all of our healthcare workers in this time of crisis, because if they're not here, we're in trouble. So they are the first line of defense, and why not use the tools that I have available to help them as much as possible. So thanks for your time, and let's see if we can help some healthcare workers out.